What's going on, guys? Today's video, I'm going to show you how I finished this homeowner's basement from start to finish. At the end of the video, I show the final results and how much I charged.
So, let's get it.
Yes, let's get it indeed. Thank you, Alec. What you are looking at right now is the living room. Soon I will show you the rest of the basement. But first, I want to go over what I did for the ceiling, which is actually just a standard matte black drywall paint. Now, onto my tools. This is everything I used from start to finish. My Amazon storefront in the description will have everything I use in this video. Now, let's see the rest of the basement. Right here is the rest of the living room, going into a little foyer area, looking into a bedroom, bathroom, and a play area for the kids. Now that we've seen what we're working with, first thing we gotta do, which always takes the longest, is prep work. Starting off with masking the floors. This tool I'm using is called the hand masker. It is great for covering floors or anything you don't want paint on. I will have this linked also in the description to my Amazon storefront. After laying down all our paper and tape, you gotta tack it down. Even though the hand masker is super easy to use and helps you get the job done super quick, I'm not going to make you watch me cover the floors. Let's get it. Another really helpful tool is called the hinge clip, covering your hinges. So now that everything's covered, let's caulk. And if you didn't know, on the side of most caulk guns, there's a little slicer that can cut your caulk tube's tip. Let's get to caulking. We're done with caulking, so it's time for Crawford's putty. It's for filling in them holes on your door frames and baseboards. Next step, I took off all the doors, wiped them down, so I could prep them for the color wrought iron. Now, this color did not stay, but I'll get into that at the end of the video. After I got all the doors completely done, I stashed them away so I could spray all the baseboards and door frames. The color I used is called Alabaster. If you've painted before, you know that this part right here is super satisfying. And next up to bat, we have taping off baseboards. Most people do not like this step, but it's actually one of my favorite things to do when it comes to painting. But get ready for this color. This color is called Exuberant Pink. Now you might be wondering, did the homeowner really pick this color? Please stay till the end, I'll explain everything. Now, this color is called Dried Thyme. And now, let's roll the rest of the basement in Exuberant Pink. Let's get into why I'm painting all these walls in pink. When dealing with raw drywall, you want to prime the walls with a primer or a flat or matte finished paint product, which is what I'm doing right here. I'm using a flat paint, but why the pink? After the last stride of exuberant pink, we got into Jopping Gray. After priming your walls, always pole sand afterwards. The walls get rough. Little insight of what I'm doing right here. This rolling form is called the W pattern. Sometimes when I come across a big wall, I like to spread out my paint throughout the wall so I can grab more as I roll, not having to go back to my painting trough every time. Now that we are done with the first coat of Jopping Gray, we get to do it again. Yay, so much fun. Remember earlier I said they changed the color? They changed it to Tricorn Black. The first color gave off a blue tint, which wasn't the vibe. Well guys, the last task is pulling up the tape. Here are all the walls with just raw drywall, and here it is after with Jopping Gray and furniture. This job took me 5 days total from start to finish, and I charged $2,900.90. Thank you all so much for watching. If you enjoyed, please like, comment, and subscribe to help push this video out to others. We'll see you next time.